Welcome to another edition of Arizona Living. My name is Sam, and today I have with us a special guest, Cartoon Wife's sister, Samantha. And she's here to talk to us about a Kickstarter project she has for a children's book about self-esteem. Stick around to the end to find out what happens if she does not get enough backers for this project. So, Samantha, welcome to the show. She's a little nervous, guys. So, can you blame her? So she's a first-time author based in Arizona, and you have this Kickstarter for a children's book. Tell the audience how the book came about.
Thanks, Sam. So the book came about over the pandemic Christmas when you and my sister were over to exchange gifts with us in the front yard. And
we didn't even get out the car. I stayed in the van, okay?
That's right. We were perfectly safe. So Hazel just started telling you guys a story about a Christmas bunny that was helping Santa, and it evolved into some crazy story where Santa ended up eating the Christmas bunny. Of course, that doesn't make it into the story that I've written.
This is not a horror book.
No, absolutely not. So really just that sparked an idea, and I just started, writing.
So Hazel, if you guys don't know, is her daughter, my niece, and little Roy's first cousin. And so we see her quite often, and she has a great imagination. So her coming up with this story that Santa ate the bunny like raw was a little weird, but somehow that sparked this idea about writing a children's book. So tell me about the plot of this story.
Okay, so this is basically about a character called Otto. And he is the son of a very famous bunny, the Easter Bunny. And he's next in line to become the Easter Bunny. But he really hates Easter. He hates springtime. He hates the warmth. He loves the cold, the snow, and everything that has to do with Christmas. So he wants to be the Christmas Bunny. And really, his dad doesn't think that makes sense. He's a bunny. He needs to be an Easter Bunny. And no one that he meets when he decides to leave to head to the North Pole believes he could be the Christmas Bunny either. So he meets a couple different animal characters, and they think it's just ridiculous. But Otto is determined, he is passionate, and he really, believes in himself. And so he continues on his journey to the North Pole to meet with Santa and hopefully become the Christmas Bunny.
Spoiler alert, I suspect he becomes a Christmas bunny. So, is there a character, role modeled after me, like a fat character in this story, just out of curiosity?
I mean, Santa, maybe.
I had to ask, guys. And so we talked a little bit earlier off camera about the story of the Easter Bunny. It started in Germany. And the original Easter Bunny was called what?
So I did a little bit of research before I wrote this book, because if I was going to have our main character be the son of the Easter Bunny, I needed to know a little bit more than what we know here about Easter. So the bunny came over to America in the 1700s from some German immigrants. And initially this bunny was called, and I could be pronouncing it wrong, but Osterhaus.
That's pretty German.
Yeah, so basically we figured our main character needs to have a German name, and it needs to be somewhat similar to Osterhaus, so that's how we ended up coming up with Otto.
Guys, as I said in the beginning of the video, thanks for sticking around. Can you tell us exactly what happens if you don't reach the goal on August 17th for this Kickstarter? If you don't make the goal amount, what happens?
Yeah, that's a good question. So for Kickstarters, if you do not make your full goal, you do not get any funding at all. It's an all or nothing type thing. So if I don't make the goal, the people who have already backed the book don't get any of the rewards, and I don't get any of the money, and their cards don't get charged.
Moms, dads, uncles, aunts, grandparents, neighbors, if you want to spread the message of self-esteem to little ones, do yourself a favor and click the link below to purchase a copy of this children's book. It's only $20, and it's going to go to help a local Arizona author create even more books on the topic of self-esteem and diversity and all that good stuff, all that political correctness, which I'm not really into, but hey, it's good out there, right? So that concludes this edition. Be sure to subscribe so you can find out what the heck happens on August 17th, whether or not Samantha makes her goal or not. Till next time!